All right, everybody. How's everybody doing? So, again, over 20 years later, we've jumped in and played some Need for Speed Underground. This is an old game, guys. This is one of the OGs. You know, I wouldn't say the best Need for Speed game. A lot of people will still put Underground 2 over Underground because Underground 2 was like when they first introduced like the open world and stuff. It was a very, very, very good game. For me, it's still between like Midnight Club Dub Edition and Underground 2. I'll give you guys my definitive winner once we check out those two games. But Underground 1, you know, obviously was a very big deal for the racing game community. We started this just the other day. If you have not checked out episode 1, make sure you guys go check it out in the playlist. This game it's been so much fun. Like, for how old this game is, it's been a great time. I want to say thank you to all of you guys who supported it. You know, all the support last episode, all the comments, stuff like that allowed us to, you know, jump in and play it again. So here we are. We're gonna be playing some more today. And remember, hey, if you guys want to help out, drop some comments. I know a lot of you guys watching a live stream, so you don't really feel like you have much to say, but if you are watching this afterwards, drop a comment. If you're watching this, you know, remember later on to drop a comment. It helps out so much. Smash that like button. Let me know if you guys want to see some Underground 2, Dub Edition, more games like this going forward, because we're not really big on racing games on the channel. But it is nice. I love racing games. So for us to be able to branch in, maybe play a bunch of Need for Speed games, get into some more modern racing games later on down the line, that'd be really cool. I wouldn't mind doing that. So we are officially driving the 240 SX. We got this car done up at the end of last stream. So we're going to be giving it a go. We're going to see how it performs. It should be pretty nice. It's our first, like, we had a Sentra before this, so yeah. That's the one thing that we have learned about the lineup of cars in this game. They are, there's a couple decent ones, like the Golf GTI is a pretty respectable car, but like Ford Focus, that ain't it, chat. The Miata, this thing has actually been the GOAT. It's been such a good car in the early game. Like Dodge Neon, come on. So like, it is, it's a Neon. But you know, we started off with the Honda Civic. This was our vehicle that we started the game with. It's obviously, you know, this is one of the GOAT tuners too. Weird Peugeot 206. This thing actually looks pretty nice, I ain't gonna lie. It does look nice when it's done up. But yeah, you know, we got the Impreza, the Lancer, Tiburon, and then we have the Sentra. This is what we just traded in. But yeah, let's not waste any time. We're gonna jump in. Let's see. So I have two races. We have the Sleeper Shootout, and then we have the Circuit. So we'll start off with this sprint race here. I did change the controls, guys, because before it was X and B to like accelerate and brake. And with a lot of more modern games, I'm used to it being like the trigger, like left trigger or right trigger will be gas, left trigger will be brake. So I swapped it because they do have the option for the triggers. It was like type 3, control scheme 3 or something like that. So that's what we did. So we're going to see. Hopefully I don't hit the freaking, I'm going to be hitting the wrong buttons probably for at least the first couple minutes of this. You don't see the stat changes until you select the car. 4 seconds. It's a pretty big deal. Right at the freaking end, man. All right, we're good, we're good, we're good. We can come back from that. I was indecisive on which way I wanted to go and fucked myself. chat. It's not funny, dude. Yeah, we're 2 seconds down. Ain't happening. This is it. This is the one, Jeff. Pulled 7 seconds on these dudes. Pulled 7 seconds. So I was about to turn this shit off, dude. For dinner? I don't know. One of these days we gotta get pizza and stuff, but it's already too late today. Maybe tomorrow. Or you could make pizza. But no, you got the game and shit. Okay, we got level 2 rims. I won't be done till probably like 6:30-ish. All right, guys, so there we go. We got our next circuit here. 6-lap circuit is kind of crazy. And that little roundabout looks annoying. We'll see. Yeah, I'm happy with the way the car came out. Yeah, I feel like it looks real nice. Okay. All right. Turn off those jumps, man. The slow-mo jumps. You lose control of your car. You have no control over it. Can you do that right in the settings? Car. Camera. Yep, jump cameras. Turn this shit down. crap, dude. Mob Native, what's up, brother, man? Whew. Now ranked number 9. Yeah, with that slow-mo jump cam, it like lasts for a long time and your car kind of just does whatever the hell it wants. And then you have to prepare for what your car is doing when you come out the jump. It's annoying. So I definitely say the meta is to probably turn that shit off. Ooh, here we go with drag race, baby. We'll see how this 240 drags.
There's a reason I'm at number 8.
Dum dum dum. Bad shifts, dude. Bad shifts. We still nailed it, though. Yeah, we can't. Yeah, if we played the music, guys, this stream would. My stream would probably get taken down. There's just way too much music, way too much copyright. Like a song here and there is okay, but to like, cause I can like edit it out and mute it, but the whole stream would just be nonstop music. It'd be bad.
Ah, this should be easy. Hey, what happened? Did everyone crash in your last race? That's the only way I can...
Dude's talking that shit. We got us racing Supras, but I don't have them. Yo, they all wrecked on that van. Got it. Yeah, we finished Mirage DLC. But how's everybody doing today?
All right, the cover of Import Racer.
You know what's wild? Does this game have any like muscle cars? Like they got a Ford Focus. No, like don't you think we would, like? I feel like a Ford Mustang would have fit a lot better than a Ford Focus. Shit, this is back 2003, so they could have threw some like of the 01, 02. That's when Mustang kind of came out with that like weird body style there. It was after like the Fox bodies and before they went to like the current like classic kind of look, the modern classic Mustang look. But shit, they could have even threw a Fox body in this, so it would have been dope. So, Chad, you're telling me Fox body Mustangs weren't popular race cars back in this era? So we got a drift event. Drift tournament? We're gonna go medium on this. Yo, this car is way better at drifting, guys. Holy crap, man. You can actually power over and everything. had the first round pretty solid. That round, not so much. To that. It's a really good drift track though, because you can get some speed on that one. You can get some speed on that one, man. Janice, thank you for the super chat, dude. Watching Brian drift is like watching the beginning of Tokyo Drift. To become DK, you should. Yo, for real, man. It's an art form, bro. Drifting is a legitimate art form. Nice, got ECUs 2 turbos. Car's gonna feel real good after this. Yeah, this is a blast from the past, you know, it was actually awesome to see how many of you guys, you know, in the comments last year, like, just how many people this was like childhood for, because for me it was, you know, this was a really big deal for me as a kid. This is the first game that got me into racing games, and then like I said, I became more of a Midnight Club, like Dub Edition was like, I think it was just because I feel Midnight Club Dub Edition had just so many cars in it. I think that one, I just remember the customization and like all the different car types and the map. But then Underground 2, I feel like was also like a really big deal. So again, that's why I'm like up in the air which one was like greatest for me personally. And we're gonna have to mess around with both to kind of figure that out. I've tried to drift IRL a bunch of times when I was stationed in Japan. Yeah, I had my first car was a Nissan 300ZX. It was a Fairlady 300ZX, 1989, with the T-top. You take the little glass windows out. I had one of those. I actually spent a lot of money on tires, because that's the one thing these games and shows don't show you is man. Like, drifting really eats away at your tires. Like, bad. But I was never able to like I could like like come out of it, but you got guys who like connect drifts and shit. Nah, that shit's for like pros. But yeah, my Fair Lady was pretty decent. But then I got my then when I was in Japan, I bought my GTR. I had an R32 GTR, and it was all-wheel drive, and there was really no drift in that thing. So I think I want to test out this.
Import sooner, dude. You want on...
I want to see how we do on a hard with all these upgrades. Now we got some speed. Oh, it was a big drift. Decent. Woo, oversteer. Guys, we did pretty decent there. We did pretty decent. We had a freaking like 30,000 point drift almost.
The cover of Import Sooner makes your ride look like the meanest thing in the street.
High camber? Yeah, I believe for you want your reels. You want your reels to be out for drifting. Or or maybe I think so. I never tuned cars for like professionally doing anything, so. got next to us an Eclipse. RSX. Seconds, there ain't no way. Unless the car crashes. Had to try, Chad. We had to try. Hey, Mac, I appreciate it, dude. There it is, guys. Some might call that cheating, but I call it winning. Oh, we unlocked the Toyota. I forgot that was even a car. I forgot that was even a car, dude. Chat, nobody drove these, bro. A Toyota Celica? Dude, the Tiburon's actually faster than my like top speed was. Toyota Civic. Yeah, same thing with the Civic. It's got higher top speed too. Those Celicas look, that did not look dope. That did not look dope, Chad. There's no way. Y'all thought that looked dope? I don't know. That car was pretty ugly, dude. Damn it. What about the... I don't think the Super and the Celica are two different cars. Chat, what is happening right now? Why are they doing this to me, dude? All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. It's not funny, dude. It's not funny. This is our gut right here. It's our gut right here. There's no fucking way. There's no way. There's no way. About it, dude. I wasn't even worried about it. Okay, so we got a new drag race here, new muscle in town. We'll see how the 240 is not a bad. It's not the greatest drift car, but it's not horrible either. cheaters, dude. There it is, baby.
Now it's time to step it up a notch. Racing gets hard from here.
Okay, so we got a sprint, we got a drift, and a circ. Project Gotham Racing. I don't even know what that is. I got it. What was it? What was the score? But before you start drifting, take off traction control from this option menu. They have traction control on this, doesn't even feel like it. Well, Janet, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you, bro.
Let you win last time.
Sure, Chad. So we got a bunch of new visual upgrades. Let's go see what those look like. All right, let's see. So we got some new front bumper. We got a so Renegade is it's not bad. Shadow, pretty plain. Strike, Flash, I mean, Renegade is pretty decent. Shadow's pretty decent too. We'll see what the full Shadow kit looks like, I guess. Oh, we haven't unlocked the rears yet. Just front and sides, I guess. Yeah. So we go shadow. And we'll keep the rear that we have on for now until we unlock the other one. So no new spoilers. Yeah, we did unlock hoods. So this is like the special hood we got. Got a roof scoop. Those are pretty nice. Let's see. I like those. Ooh, yeah, those Momo 18s are nice too. Those deeps are clean too. The deep dish, double smoke. So we'll go with the Momo 18s. These are pretty clean. Still no headlights or tail lights. We do get some muffler tips here. Rank 2s. Single on the Frenzy. Blast. Yeah, we'll go big can. All right, we'll see how this. But yeah, we got a bit more rep now on the car. I think we're 4 stars, it said. Yeah, 4-star rep.
Bro, you're becoming a legend around here. Keep winning, and you're gonna be the man.
That's what I like to hear. spoilers. So yeah, we're using this one here. So now we got ooh, that's a full-blown actual spoiler. Drag, Switchblade, Touring, Aeromax. Might just go with the drag. So now I am curious. So what do you guys think my setup looks like on a GTI? Clean. It looks clean. What about the Civic? It looks like a Honda Civic. Chris, the worst Need for Speed is Pro Street. I don't think I played that one. Yeah, I think the only Need for Speed games, like I said, I think last episode I said I played Underground 1, Underground 2, and then whatever ones we messed around with on our random game streams. Somebody said I played a little bit of Heat, and I don't know if we played another one. I played Midnight Club. I love Midnight Club. I got Dub Edition. One day we're gonna try it out on the channel. One day. Ooh, drag race.
Hey, Lucky.
Those dudes are fucking fast. Might have to switch cars. Yo, how did that 240 pull on me so hard right there? Switch cars, something a little more top. Need something a little more top. Thinking either the Tiburon or the Civic. Celica is not no more top. Tiburon. I'm not driving no Celica, man. There's no way. That thing is butt.
Yo, Lucky.
Dude. So we gotta learn this shit pattern on this guy's a lot quicker. They keep fucking me, man. Whatever. The Tibby ain't pulling. Those first two shifts on that car are not that great. Like off the line. So I'll try to fucking sell it, but just to show you guys how ass it is, okay? You want the fucking Celica? I'll drive the Celica. But just to literally show you that it's cheeks. Fucking Toyota Celica, dude. Fucking Celica. It's a girl car, bro. But the Tiburon sounds meaty. It's just very meaty. This stupid fucking car, dude. The only reason why we won is because the other dude crashed, bro. We were getting gapped, dude. He was gapping us. We literally fucked up every shift And the only reason why the Celica won is because he crashed. Oh, we unlocked the Acura RSX. Yeah, I mismatched it. Well, it was my first time driving because each car has its own shift pattern. This one was actually not that bad. It's way better than the Tiburon's shift pattern, 100%. But we just unlocked the Acura RSX. Isn't this like... Whew! That's a fast car, chat. That's a fast car. Yo, I feel like this is gonna really have us out here gapping dudes.
Want another unique upgrade? I'll give you one. But first, you gotta win.
Seriously. Got new rims. She said we could pick from. Wonder if they're actually good looking though.
What do you think? Slap one of these bad boys on your car and you'll get noticed.
Damn, those Inky 19s are fucking crazy looking, actually. Stop moving the damn car so fast so I could see him. Yeah. Well, I might go with these Momos actually, but I like the Enkis probably look nicer, but I can't fucking tell because goddamn. Whatever. Hopefully they don't look horrible. I mean, they look nice moving, so. But nobody's staring at your rims while you're driving 100 miles an hour. All right, so we got another tourney. Try the Celica is doo-doo. The RSX actually really nice. It's got a little bit of shift lag, like it's like there's like a pause between gears. Chat, was the RSX actually a fast car stock? What's the 0 to 60 on one? That should probably like 7-8 seconds, dude. So what's the stock 0 to 60? What does Google say? The stock 0 to 60 for an Acura RSX. It's gotta be well. Acura RSX 2002 model, 5.66 0 to 6. 5.6 is not good. It's not horrible. I thought it would have been like a 6-second car, like 6 seconds 0 to 60. But 6 seconds is a long. I mean, 5.6 seconds is a long time to get to fucking 60 miles an hour, chat. Once you're in the threes, you're in like supercar territory. Racing modified RSX, 176 miles. Yeah, I mean, top end is all good, well and good, but we're talking like, I just wanted to know what its stats were like stock. You know what I mean? Like you buy the car, you get in it, you push the pedal. How fast does it go? Because you can make any car stupid fast, realistically. It doesn't matter. You put enough money into anything, you can make it stupid. You know what I mean? At that point, it's just an Acura RSX in theory alone. I'm not tracking really any games coming out in December. Nate, we don't really have any big games coming out till like February. Weight reduction. Finally, we got all rank 2 vehicle upgrades unlocked. Patrick with the super chat, dude. Slurping noodles at 120, bro. Like a pro. How you doing tonight, dude? That's a pretty big bump in acceleration and handling. Huge handling boost. There it is, the rank 2 nitrous. Oh shit, I didn't know you could, I didn't even know you could do all these. Oh, look at that. Can even change your calipers. Your muff. No, look at that. So can you not change the, how do you change the color of the vinyls? Yeah, where do you paint vinyl at, dude? I was in paint. I didn't see it. So paint, you got rims. So you got base, but none of this is for vinyls. You got your rim paint. You got spoilers, which engine accent, brake calipers, and mufflers. I know you could do it because I've seen the other ones different colors. Oh, yeah, you just push square. Got it. Yeah, it says right down there, vinyl, color vinyl. When you're on this screen. What do you guys think, guys? You think the car's drip? I think that shit is drippy red. I mean, even a Ford Focus looks fire like that. Even the Dodge Neon looks good, chat. Ooh, I don't know about the RSX and the drift though. Might have to switch back to the 240. That 240 was putting in work on the drift. That car does not want to drift, dude. It just instantly wants to go back to freaking being straight. So we're gonna go 240 SX back. Brian, what about you? Hated drifting? Yo, drifting is dope, dude. Let's try. But I still think I like the drag races more than anything else. feel like drifting in this game is miserable if you're using the wrong car. Like as you can see, just switching from one car to another, absolutely game changing. What was my favorite race car? It's kind of like changed as time went on. Like when I was a youngin, obviously like, you know, Fast and Furious culture and stuff like that really put me on to like the Nissan Skyline R34 GTR. Like I think that was like everybody's like dream race car back in the day. And then as I got older, I kind of moved away from like the GTRs, and I did really like at one point the hell are they? The R8s, the Audi R8. I thought that was a beautiful, beautiful car when they first came out. So then I loved the R8s, and then the BMW i8 kind of like stole my heart. Is like one of the best looking cars. But I was real big on the Audi R8s for a while there too. I thought they were really cool cars.
Wicked, dude. You got your ride onto Super Street.
Mike Official, what's going on, dude? All right, so we got a drag. We got to swap back to the. Oh, let's test the RSX in a drag now. Almost 200 miles an hour, dude. That thing was fucking flying, dude. That thing was flying. Yeah, the GTR looks sick right there. Does ketchup belong on a hot dog? Hell yeah, dude. You can do ketchup mixed with mustard, ketchup, mustard, mayo. Shit, I'll do all of them. But ketchup and mustard, I feel like together. Some pickle relish, jalapenos. Damn, this car is fast. And it feels good. Yeah, the RSX feels really, really good. The mystical car was a.
All right, the cover of Import Racer.
Said I unlocked the mystical car. I don't know what that means, chat. Didn't know people put jalapenos on hot dog? Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, we call it dressing the glizzy. Actually, we just call it dressing a hot dog. But yeah, man, you put jalapenos on there, with some ketchup, mustard, mayo. Shit, you could put freaking fried onions on a. You can put anything on a hot dog, dude. It's just it's a catalyst of meat. I think mystical the appearance. I don't. So what is the appearance though? It's like a paint job or something. No. Medium red. Ooh. The only thing is, Chaz, I might pull this vinyl because I feel like this shit looks a little cheesy, dude. But now it kind of looks kind of plain. We need something just small, you know, just something like real small. Not really like all up in our shit. Damn, bro, what the fuck? I didn't even push that many buttons, dude. Just want a little something, just a little, you know, just a little pop. I wish we can get like a, yeah, see, that's not as intrusive. If something new appears, an arrow appears at the top. Let's see. Did we get the... Oh, we did get the rank 2s. Yeah, so we get that shadow bumper. So how do you guys feel about the flag? I feel like it looks... It's not as over the top as the other one, but... I don't know. I feel like it looks kind of weird. What do you guys think? Vinyl or no vinyl, chat? Man, if no vinyl, just... I mean, because we got enough red accents where it's kind of clean, you know what I mean? But, bars. Maybe we'll go with the, hold on. You know what I'll do? We're going to go manufacturer. I'm going to do an Alpine vinyl, right? But can you not change the... So you can't change manufacturer's color. That sucks. Oh shit, look at that. What the fuck? These ones are already like colored, dude. That looks crazy. A PS6? I don't even know what that is. Are they even doing a PS6 right now? But you gotta remember, I'm a PC guy all the way, so I don't really care too much. Small stripe. Yeah, I feel like it just needs a little something, you know what I mean? Just a little pop. Just a little boop, little boop. But these are like way big. Maybe that. Oh, let me see what other ones we got. Ooh, just like a stripe. Just a stripe. Across the top. Might just get something small like this. You know what I mean? I feel like that, and then we color that red. Yeah. So that it still keeps a bunch of the car clean, but it gives us just a little something, so it's not just like straight plain. Yeah, I feel like that looks pretty decent. Enough. It's like a little red accents. You know, we got the red glow. Yeah. That's decent. That looks like it has a fucking wide body kit on it, dude. Dude, they obviously have wides in this game, bro. Damn, Chad, when do we get wides, bro? Yo, wide body kits make any car look crazy. Like I seen an i8 with a wide kit. So gorgeous. Underground 2, yeah, I want to play Underground 2. I want to play Midnight Club Dub Edition 2, 3, Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition. There's a bunch of games I want to play, but the thing is we don't do a whole lot of racing games on the channel, so we're kind of throwing a couple streams out here, kind of seeing how they're accepted, and if they do well enough, you know, then we can dedicate some time to them going forward. So I would like to play a lot of the Need for Speed games. I've never played like any of the newer ones, really. So yeah, to kind of like follow these games and see how they like change as time goes on and cars get newer. I think it'd be a really interesting series, I guess you could say, like racing games. I feel like we could have a lot of fun with them, but all right, let's see. So we got sprint and another 2-lap circ. Have I played Midnight Club LA? Whatever Midnight Club we did on the I don't know, whatever ones we did on the channel are the ones I've played. What was I doing in 2003? Dude, I was in school, bro, playing this. Frost. I don't know how my spoiler color got changed. It's like white or silver on the top. The 2000 Acura Integra Type R. You guys think the Integra? Guys, do you think the Integra is better than the RSX? Yeah, the last Need for Speed did really well, bro. But you gotta remember, that's only one stream, bro. You can't base anything off one stream. We gotta see, we gotta see a pattern. Because even this stream is a lot weaker than last time. Like, we're probably about half of the viewership that we had the first time we played this game. So, nostalgia is very, very short-lived. I always try to tell you guys that. It's like, a lot of people like these old nostalgic games. They come in, they feel things, but they don't really want to sit down and watch them for, 10, 12, 20 hours. But so to kind of figure out, so I played Need for Speed Underground, right? I played Underground 2. What year did Underground 2 come out, chat? I'm trying to figure out why I didn't play any other Need for Speed games. So what year did Underground 2 come out? If this came out in 2003, it probably came out the next year. Or, so Underground 2 came out in 2004. Okay, what year did Grand Theft Auto San Andreas come out? Okay, so I played Underground 2, so 2004 is covered. Like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. Both came out in 2004? October. So, I played Underground, and then San Andreas took over my life. I played that game forever. And then 2005 and 2006 were like my last 2 years of like high school before I joined the military in 2006. So 2005 and then 2006, guys, I only had one thing on my mind. So video games were like not something I played very often. I was outside playing with my friends and hanging out with girls and doing all that type of stuff. And then I joined the military. So that's why. And then from 2006 to 2019, I didn't play any racing games other than like Forza 3. At some point, I played Forza 3. But yeah. So I was like, yeah. So I was trying to figure out like why did I not play any Accurate Integra Type R? I was like, why didn't I play any other Need for Speed games? Yo, the Integra, yo, actually looks fucking sick, dude. There's no way this is faster than the RSX, though, is it? Hell no. It's a good, not even close. I'm playing on a controller. Sprint and a drag.
There's a reporter.
Let's see. Another RSX in this race too. Yeah, we're moving right there, dude. Yeah, this RSX is fast, dude.
Nice job. You're on the cover of Turbo and High Tech Performance.
I like that. All right, so we just got a sprint, and then I believe we're gonna have a tournament after this. So what year did the M3 come out, chat? I still be gaming when I'm 61? I hope so. I hope so. Mufflers 3. All right, give me 1 sec, guys. I explained it actually a few weeks ago to you guys, like how I'm playing this. So just so, because obviously I'm on YouTube, I got to do everything the right way. But I'm not playing this native on PlayStation 2 at the moment. What I did was I took my very real, very like actual PlayStation 2, okay? And you have to get a disc. You have to download a BIOS like extraction software on the disc. It's not hard to do really at all. You just literally burn it onto a disc. And then you put it in the PlayStation 2. What it does then is it like extracts your BIOS off of your PlayStation. And then you can then upload your PlayStation's BIOS to your PC. You create what's called a virtual console. So I pretty much turn my computer into a PlayStation 2. All right, so you create a virtual console, and then what I did is I own the actual copy of Need for Speed Underground 2 or Underground, and then what you do is you burn this onto your computer in the form of an ISO. It's really, really simple. You just need one program. You burn that onto your computer, and then you literally just drag and drop it into the folder, and then you can literally play the PlayStation 2 on your virtual console. It's easier for me as a streamer because we were using the upscalers, and the upscalers are horrible. You can't play in 4K. Everything's stretched. The graphics were super fuzzy. It was horrible. So I was like, how can I play this easier, for people to be able to see the game? And that was the best way to do it. So now I'm actually able to play legitimate PS2 games on my PC with a controller, just like it was on the PlayStation, but we just get better visuals. Yeah, it took me like 2 days to set up the whole process. Watched a couple YouTube videos, but it really wasn't that bad, guys. So yeah, now I get to, and that's what I've been doing. I have a stack of games, that I've added out. Real quick before we jump in, I'll show you guys what I've been working on. So I'll show you guys all of the games that I've been working on. So this, maybe. So these are all the games I've been working on. Need for Speed Underground 2. Yes, I went out and bought the actual game. We got Underground 2. We have Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition, another game I wanted to do. This was a big one that you guys were telling me about. This game was actually pretty fucking expensive, too. But I got this because I guess you guys were saying it's good. I guess. I don't know. We'll see. But so I got this one. I guess people were saying it was a good game. I've never even seen the movies, so don't hang me for that. But yeah, never even seen the movies. This was another very fucking expensive game that I wanna do on the channel. We got that True Crimes New York City, baby. This was an expensive game, chat. An expensive game. But we got True Crimes. These two. So this is one that I'm working on currently as a video. I've been playing this in video form. I've been editing up a video. This has been a good ass time. I did cheat on you guys. We're not playing this on stream. I've been playing this off stream, recording it. And man, this game was fucking fun, dude. But depending on how these streams do, another big goated game. This is one of the greatest games of all time. This one, I'm still on the fence of whether we're going to do it as a video or if we're going to do it as a live stream. Like I said, if you guys do want to see more of these type of games, these old school game streams got to get better, chat, or they're going to end up becoming videos. I'm just being honest. But this is another one. Bam! One of the greatest games ever made. The Matrix Path of Neo, baby. So this is one I'm not sure if we're going to stream it or if we're going to just straight up play it. As a video. We'll see. This game is the real deal. And then to go back in time after being burned by Black Ops 6 or 7, I wanted to really bring us back to where it all began. The old school Call of Duties. I haven't got Call of Duty 3 yet. I was able to find 1 and 2. The store I go to, the pawn shop I went to, they didn't have Call of Duty 3. Unfortunately, but we got the OGs here. Some of you guys don't even probably know Call of Duty was a World War II game back in the day. And then I still have more games too. These are the only ones I've been working on though, getting converted to ISOs and onto my computer. But I still have like SOCOM, U.S. Navy SEALs. I got Ghost Recon. We already tried Tony Hawk Underground. I got Siphon Filter 4. I got Tony Hawk Underground 2, Splinter Cell Double Agent, Dead to Rights. I don't know if you guys, and I got the Advanced Warfighter games for Ghost Recon. So yeah, we that's just the start, you know. But again, we just need to see a little bit of growth on these type of streams if we're gonna stream them. If not, then they're just going to be games I play on my off time. I'll probably convert them over to videos, and then that's how we'll watch them. Okay, so we got drift, sprint, and a knockout. Before we do the drift, we'll have to switch cars, but we'll do the sprint.
You stepping to me?
I bought these games from a pawn shop. Well, some of the bigger games like Path of Neo, True Crimes New York, and what was the other one? I had to actually go to a retro game store and they had to order them because they're like really rare games. So yeah, but I ended up getting my hands on most of these from a pawn shop, a local pawn shop. All right, hold on, I gotta close my door. All right. But yeah, if you'd be surprised, guys, you go to some of your old local pawn shops, you got to think of how many people used to pawn like old PS2s and the old games and stuff like that. Like as the three, you could find some stuff. Like I got Call of Duty one for $6, and I think he actually gave it to me for $4. Like it was like really cheap. I don't know what that is, Kevin. Oh, that was a hell of a sharp turn. Shit. Jerry, thank you for the 10, bro. You need some Duke Nukem. Yeah, that's an old game. I don't even know what system is that even on. Was that like a Nintendo 64 type of thing? Duke Nukem is PC? Oh, shit. that guy cut off 5 fucking seconds? Must have rubber banded. There's no way. Right at the end of the fucking race, dude. You're a whole bitch, and I hope you freaking. Oh, hope you have a great rest of your day, dude. This fucking car's flying, bro. When you're born a bitch. And this other guy's in my shit. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. You're a whole... No, you don't. Come on. Dig. Dig in there. Dig in his ass. Get it. Stop cheating. Stop cheating. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. There it is, guys. Too easy, dude. Oh, we unlocked the 1999 Mitsubishi Eclipse GSX. Is that that's the girl car, chat? There's no way that's faster than the RSX, dude. There's no way. There's no way, dude. This is definitely a girl car. Let's see. Mitsubishi Motors Eclipse. Got lower top. Better handling, though. I mean, it looks alright. It looks alright. Oh, it probably doesn't drift for shit, though, right? These are front-wheel drive cars, aren't they? We got to switch over to the 240. The Integra? That thing was slow as fuck. I dropped like 50K, dude. I dropped literally like 50K in drifts, dude. And we still won. We got tint 3. Legit dropped like 50,000. So it's oh, it's okay. It's not even a tournament. We could try the Eclipse. We'll see how shitty it is. The RSX is freaking nice. Like, really, really nice. I feel like the Eclipse is going to not be that great. We'll see. Though the handling was way better than the RSX. But I thought the RSX had pretty solid handling, so... Okay, so when you create virtual memory cards. Seriously. Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, you create virtual ones. So it went sideways. because of it, dude. Oh, he crashed. He crashed. He crashed. He crashed. What for? What for?
Bro, can't believe it.
You're on all the magazine covers, dude.
Wicked, dude. You got your ride onto Super Street.
Super Street. Yeah, the handling didn't feel like that game changing, honestly. Like to lose that little bit of extra top end we had. We've got a nice drag here.
Nice ride, Lucky.
Damn,
I've been checking
1200.
it out in my rear.
All right. I fucked that all up and still won, dude. I really messed that up and still won, dude. Nitrous for the picked up the slack on those shit shifts. we actually unlock some new tail lights? Yeah, we can only do drift races when they're available. There's none available right now. We just did quite a few of them actually. Oh, wow. Chrome is too much. These are pretty sick. The Paul Walker raid is wild. And how's everybody doing tonight? My boy Crane with the Paul Walker raid, dude. How you doing tonight, brother man? Ooh. All right, so we got another drag, and we do have a drift. We have a drift, so we'll do the drag, and then we got to swap over to our 240 SX, and we'll do the drift. Here we go. Let's see if we can granny shift our way through this one. Nitrous for the W, chat. What were those cars? One of them looked like a 350. Yeah, one of them was a 350Z. Papa Collectibles with the super chat. Vin Diesel raid. Yeah, I feel like I'm nitrous too early right there. I needed to be more like Vin Diesel. I fucking double shifted. Yeah, they're gapping my shit. They're spreading my shit. Yo, that's fucking crazy, dude. They're spreading my shit wide open, dude. We need a just a good takeoff until we get a good takeoff. shit, baby. There it is.
Wow, Eddie is stomping the competition.
It was all about that takeoff, man. Woo! That's what we do, chat. Out here gapping dudes. $240 for drift, baby. It's true. Yo, gapping dudes has to be one of the greatest feelings in the world, dude. Like, until you gap somebody, chat, you really don't. It feels different. Chris, hey, thank you so much for the super chat. Slips. I don't know if there is slipstream in this one. Going for the fatty drift, dude. My car had to be a fatty. It was like a bus at the end there. I don't know why. I could not hit that one corner to save my life. I felt like I needed the Miata because it's just really, really nimble. Yeah, we need to actually try to drift the Miata with this, with all these new upgrades. Got the Supra. I don't know. The Supra might. I wonder if the Supra's a good drift car. Dude, the Supra is a nasty car, dude. I don't care what anybody says. There's no way the RSX is faster than the Supra. That's impossible, dude. Those two JZs, twin turbo 2Js are crazy. Crazy work. He's a monster, dude. There's no way this thing is worse. It's impossible. All right, we're gonna give this a quick go, real quick, and then I gotta head out, checks. We gotta go get some food. The Super feels all right. It honestly feels like it might still be slower than... It feels like it might be slower than the RSX still. I don't know. We're gonna have to mess around with that, guys. We're gonna have to play with that. But all right, guys, we're gonna end this here. I want to say thank you so much again for coming and hanging out tonight. Remember, if you guys want more of this to be streamed, smash that like button, guys. It's the best way to help out. Share, do all the things. If you guys want to see more of this, for sure. I'm having a blast. I don't know how far we are in the game. Probably another 2 streams, I would think. A stream or 2 to beat this, for sure. Tim, thank you for the super chat, dude. This game brings back so many good... Dude, it's been a blast. Honestly, it's been a blast. I really enjoyed this a lot. But we'll be back here in a little bit. I'm going out real quick with the fam to get some food. And then, yeah, so then we'll be back. I'm not exactly sure. Maybe we're doing some Enshroud. I got to figure out what we're playing tonight, actually. I haven't even looked. But we'll be back tonight with another stream. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. But if we don't end up doing more of this, we'll probably just move on to the second one at some point. But I would like to play more of it, honestly. We at least got to get the GTR, right? Yeah, we got to get the GTR. Remember, if you want to see more, drop some comments. As soon as this stream's over, all you guys here, go and drop a comment. You know, if even 200 of the 300 of you guys sitting here dropped a comment, that'd be huge, and it would show me that you guys want to see the GTR. Let me see those hashtag GTRs in the comment section, okay? Not the chat. When the stream's over, I'm talking about the actual comment section of the video, and make sure you guys smash that like button. But all right, again, if I don't see you later on tonight, you do have a great rest of your night, and for everybody else, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.